Well, here it is, the Canon HF G30. This is my favorite news gathering and event camera. It's actually a camcorder, most of you know. It has a 20-time optical zoom, and it is crystal clear. What's cool about this, it goes from f-stop 1.8 to 2.8 on the far end. So it does not close down very much at all, which results in, if you want to, you can get some nice depth of field. All you do is step back and do the long lens approach, zoom in a little bit, and you'll get a nice depth of field. But you do have to step back a little bit and zoom in. But anyway, you don't really need that with a camera like this. Air conditioning just came on, you might hear it. Anyway, this is my favorite news gathering camera. I took it to 3 Trump rallies, a couple of Bernie rallies, and 1 Hillary rally in California. I made over $1,200 on those videos just on YouTube with this camera. Filming the protesters mainly. I have 7 YouTube channels, so it's not on this channel. I did film a short movie with this camera. A short film. It was kind of a documentary style, so that's why I used this camera to coincide with the documentary style of the short film. It was 20 minutes long. Used this camera, filmed it in 60 frames per second actually, but I wanted to have that TV look, old documentary style look, and it worked out pretty good. So anyway, this is my favorite news gathering and event camera. You don't need depth of field when you're doing stuff like that. I might actually sell it and get the new HF G40, because I've researched it, and the new G40 has a better sensor, better low light, little different features it has. So I might sell this and get that one. I don't know. I need to check my account, my little bank account, and see if it's worth it. But I think it might be. The new features on the new one, you can do. I think you can do time lapse on it. I'm filming this on my Canon XC10. You can do time lapse on it. This is my main camera for shooting other people. These two, but I really like this one for news gathering and events. So there you go, folks. One of the best news gathering cameras out there. Now they have the XA series 30 and 35 now, which is pretty much the same thing. You get the top handle and you get XLR inputs. I never found the need for XLR inputs. I just use the Ride VideoMic Pro. And of course, when I'm doing the news gathering, I usually have this on a shoulder rig, a Movo, or this right here, this monopod with the adjustable head on it. And the end goes right there on my waist. Perfect combination. So if you're into news gathering, I actually, you know what? I've also shot 3 weddings with this camera too, with this camcorder. Turned out pretty good. When I wanted to get the depth of field shots, I just stepped back about 5 feet and zoom in. Got plenty of depth of field because the f-stop, like I said, changes only from 1.8 to 2.8 on the far end. Pretty cool. These are underrated cameras. Everybody does the DSLR thing and the Super 35 sensor now, which is kind of cool. I'm getting into that now. And I've shot with camcorders all my life, but just how easy they are to use, and if you know how to use one, like I said, with the depth of field thing, you just step back and zoom in. Those little sensors, they work. Just gotta, you know, do the workaround thing. Zoom rocker here. I just love these little cameras. Like I said, I think I'll get the G40 now, just because the sensor is better. Alright, there you go, folks. My favorite news gathering camcorder. Take care.